What's up, Game of Thrones fans? Welcome back. Today we're going to be discussing Season 6, Episode 5, The Door. What an episode of Game of Thrones. Probably the saddest episode. I didn't tell you at the time, but I was pretty choked up. I was genuinely choked up. That had me on the edge.
Yeah, I'm kind of speechless. It still hurts my feelings.
Chelsea was kind of in the same place for sort of 10 minutes, just tears streaming down her face. Right, let's jump straight into the episode. We've got the first scene with Sansa. She gets a letter from Peter Baelish. He gets everywhere really fucking quick.
What's the secret? Give it to Khaleesi, Daenerys.
Yeah, fuck. I mean, it's taken Daenerys 6 seasons. She needs whatever Peter's on. They meet up in Molestown and Sansa just gives him this massive kind of...
Got one itchy armpit.
It's not what I was going for. She gives him this big speech about how she fucked him
What
over.
did you say about?
About? What, did I say it wrong?
You're just like funny.
About. She gives him this big speech about how he fucked her over and how she doesn't want anything to do with him. He says, I've got an army, and she's like, nah.
Would you like to hear about our wedding night?
Not really. And he also digs out the fact that Jon is only her half-brother, so that she maybe can't trust him. Littlefinger's got some sort of hold on her, or the fact that she spent so much time under people who have betrayed her that she still has kind of trust issues. So this is Arya.
Oh, yeah. 2 episodes ago, she could be the shit out of her blind. This episode,
Yeah.
all of a sudden,
Yeah, she couldn't be here at all.
No.
And they waddle off to the show.
waddle.
It's basically all about what happened in the first couple of seasons of Game of Thrones.
She's supposed to be nobody,
She's
you know.
supposed to be no one.
And I think she'll be facing her, but it is.
Yeah, they're throwing in a few hints there to show you that her allegiance still lies with their family. And then she meets the actress that she's supposed to kill, and ironically, it's the actress who's playing Cersei. And Cersei's
Yeah.
on her fucking list. It's like a dress rehearsal for killing Cersei.
Hopefully.
Oh, and a fucking penis.
Oh, I'm sorry. We can see 50,000 tits, we can't see one dick.
It was just a shock.
Let me see it again.
Fuck's sake. Anyway, let's get her off my TV screen. And then she keeps on asking questions, so she's still not no one. Not nobody. We're back north of the wall, 10,000 years prior to the current events of Game of Thrones. Bran witnesses the birth of the first White Walker. It was the children of the forest who created them all along. And then we get the King's Moot. Yara talks a load of stuff about how she'll build a fleet, but it doesn't seem to be going all that well. The men aren't really into a woman leading. Women. Ew. Stop tapping. Stop tapping. Just for 2 minutes. Stop! Just stop. Just keep it still.
Keep it down.
Keep it down. Keep it down. Theon then steps up, and it looks as if he might want to take it for himself, but then he actually passes it on to Yara. He wants Yara to lead. And this is all broken up by Euron Greyjoy. And then Euron announces that he's going to bang Daenerys Targaryen and bring her to Westeros in his ships. She'd be very happy for a load of ships to turn up her door, let's just say that. It was going to happen, but they've gone and take them ships.
I wonder if Theon and Yara have gone.
And they give him the shittest crown I've ever fucking seen in my life. What do you think of the Euron character? Do you like him? Is he like a good kind of baddie?
No.
Do you want to think about that? Daenerys is back in a fairly nice little get-up. She's curled her hair, and she's back with Jorah the Andal and Dario Naharis discussing Jorah's grayscale. Well, she goes to hug him, and he's like, "Whoa, don't come near me."
I don't think she goes to hug him.
She does go to sort of towards him, and he backs up.
No,
Like
she just, no.
Huh?
You lie.
he backs off.
Yeah, okay, he might have backed off.
In your face! And he says, "I love you."
I love you.
And I don't think he got the answer that he was looking for. So he was like, "I love you," and then she was like,
Okay, go, leave.
"Leave, but come back." I think we've probably seen the end of Jorah for this season. The next time that they see each other might be in Westeros. The parallels that are going on at the moment, everybody's sort of leaving places. You've got Dany leaving Vaes Dothrak. You've got Bran leaving the tree. Jon and all those lot leaving Castle Black.
Theon.
Theon leaving his home. Yeah, good point. Comparisons from Jon to Dany. Jon's leaving Castle Black with an army of wildlings. Daenerys is leaving Vaes Dothrak with an army of Dothraki. She's going to take back Meereen. He's going to take back Winterfell. They both come back from the dead in this season, kind of. We're back in the cave, and then...
And then they turn and look at him.
And he marks him. This breaks the magic
Breaks the magic, it means they can get.
They can get into
can
this.
find him.
The magic spell stopping them getting through the wall. With Bran south of the wall, that spell is broken. Just like the spell's broken when they can get into the tree. And Bran's the one responsible for bringing down the wall. Interesting. So then Sansa has now jumped back up to Castle Black. They're discussing taking back Winterfell. The Northern men are very loyal and they will fight for her name. And Davos points out, well, not that many of them stood up to the Boltons when they threw the Starks out. Which is kind of a good point. Jon just seems to be very concerned.
He's not really said much, has he? He's chilling, he's just been waking up from the dead.
Just chill.
Just tired.
I think they'll be massively outnumbered, but I think there will be a last minute turn, or whether the Vale actually turn up in the end with Littlefinger. Littlefinger comes in and saves the day. And we find out that Sansa is sending Brienne down to Riverrun. Inevitable that she's going to meet up with Jaime Lannister. So the Tullys have retaken Riverrun. The Freys are with the Lannisters, so the Lannisters are going to go up to the Riverrun to take back Riverrun. And that's where Brienne and Jaime are going to cross paths again.
They're gonna bone.
Don't know about that.
Where's Podrick?
Boning. Listen to what Jon Snow says.
Don't knock it down while I'm gone.
Confirmation that the wall is going to come down this season.
Josh loves a bit of foreshadowing.
Wall will be down in the next 5 episodes. It won't be there anymore. That's why he says don't knock it down while I'm gone. Like, that's supposed to be kind of funny, but then in episode 10 we're going to be like, shit. Bran's watching his father go off to the Vale and he's leaving Benjen.
Remember that song? Your mama, your daddy, your greasy granddaddy. Got a hole in your penny, got a big behind, like Frankenstein, go beep beep beep. Down Sesame Street, doo doo doo, where I'm boots in a caravan. Up your butt with a coconut. Woo!
That was long-winded. He's saying goodbye to Benjen. How many times have we seen Benjen in this? They're obviously putting a bit of an influence on Benjen. Wonder why. I'll come to that at the end. And Mira's like, Hodor. No, Hodor.
She can see her breath and she goes, oh fuck, shit's going down.
It's getting cold. The thing that wakes Bran up is Mira saying, we're all gonna die.
Morph into Hodor.
And he
Morph?
Warg.
Alright mate, morph.
And then we
No!
fucking load another direwolf. 2 direwolves in 2 episodes. I mean, what the fuck? How terrifying are they though? They're like crawling all over the ceiling. There's just like these little ants that just... She don't like ants.
I don't like ants.
I don't like whites. It's non-stop. And then old matey boy Leaf decides that she's gonna suicide
She's been around,
bomb.
by the way, for tens of thousands of years, and she just goes, do you know what? Fuck it.
But they obviously know that Bran is just this incredibly important character. He is the only person who can save the world. He is the little prince who was promised. Sounded well camp when I said that. So this is so fucking confusing, right? So Bran is in a vision. In that vision, he's walking into Hodor in the present, whilst he's in the past.
He's hoarding. What's wrong with me?
He's a hoarder.
He's morphing and hoarding into Hodor.
Warging.
I know. His present is morphing in.
His present is in the past.
No, his present is morphing. What's the word? His present is warging into the past Hodor as well as the present Hodor.
See, this is how fucking confusing it is. We're still trying to work it out.
It makes more sense when you don't say it out loud. Like when you watch it.
Yeah,
you
when
get
you watch
what's
it,
going
it's
on.
really fucking hard to explain. The whole reason why he is, and he says Hodor, was because of Bran. And how he's been tampering, essentially, unintentionally with the past. The saddest thing for me is you only find out why he is the way he is right at the end.
It's like Hodor, hold the door. Oh.
And you're shown that as he's dying. Bran is now running off with Mira. There's a shot in the trailer of a man on a horse killing a white with fireball.
Benjen.
Just because they've been
We've
mentioned.
mentioned him so much.
The first vision was entirely centred around Benjen. And also, Bran and Mira can only do a little bit faster transportation than a fucking trolley. So that sums up this week's episode. So fucking sad. Still not quite over it, to be honest. What's the next episode called? Blood of my blood. It's the thing that the Dothraki say to each other. I guess we're going to get some sort of family tension. Plus maybe some blood. Thanks so much for... Thanks very much for watching, guys. Thanks very much for watching, guys. If you like what you Thanks very much for watching, guys. If you like what you see, then don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.